to gain a better understanding of what social media is beyond what I believed it to be, and to understand that marketing is really an always ever-changing industry field. What were the models and truths yesterday may be outdated tomorrow morning when you wake up. And as I work with my own clients all over the globe, I just want to make sure I'm having cutting edge ideas in my head to help them. And that's kind of where it led me to think, okay, I need to sharpen my own mental axe. That's why I'm here. And a lot of people have a lot of answers as to how social media can help you. What I started recognizing is most everyone who's making money on social media are all the people telling you how to make money on social media. And the people that actually have real deliverables in life, whether they're tangible or intangibles, are the ones that are not making money. So there's a lot of ways you measure ROI. For me, social media, using internet, using different e-commerce platforms is all a part of business today. It's not the only way, it's just another extension, another distribution system. So my frustration was I have a tremendous amount of product, which for me is going to be content, and I'm not getting the reach that I know I should be getting. There's a lot of people that have significantly less content and intellectual property than what I have that are getting more reach. So the frustration was I have the deliverables, but I'm not getting them to market. The training here was very experiential. The training here was very hands-on. The same way I like to engage my clients is exactly how I was treated as a customer. So it was very non-threatening. There was no reason for anyone to feel pretense or feel embarrassed what you didn't know. And questions that people brought up were addressed right then in a very learning modality. At the point at which the aha started flowing were places where I thought I knew all the answers, and I started realizing that I was playing around the edges of where the real answers were, and it gave me some new ways of looking at what I do in my own business to be able to not only grow my business but to help my clients with their business. So when I started realizing that there's a lot of ways I looked at doing things, that there are iterations of it that I was never applying before that could become tools to help me to become much more strategic in what I do, reduce the amount of work and labor I extend, and increase my ROI immediately. Once we start implementing is actually a past tense question because I've already started implementing while I've already been here at the boot camp. So one, it gave me a greater insight as to how to utilize resources around me. A lot of business today is outsourced mental DNA. So I have a lot of 1099 contract workers. I have outsourced to other experts all over the globe that help me to run my business today, where 5 years ago I would have to have staff from brick and mortar to do it. So the Digital Bootcamp gave me ways of asking better questions, smarter questions, ways of generating higher levels of accountability and output from the people I work with, which also raises the bar on me as to how I perform and what I now can have as a new set of expectations out of me on a daily and weekly basis. And a lot of it's on what I'm already doing. So it's not more work. It's now how I look at what I'm doing in a much smarter way to make it more impactful. I think this is a program that, whether it is a large venue audience opportunity or a small kind of executive skull session like the one I'm going through, people should attend. I think anyone who owns a business, runs a business should be here. I think anyone who is responsible for sales and marketing in an organization should be here. I think anyone who is in sales and marketing in an organization should be here, no matter if they have a staff or not. Because I think what this does is that for the leadership layer, management level personnel, this gives them a new way of looking at what their team should be doing. I'm Dr. Jeffery Magee. I am the principal at jefferymagee.com, as well as the publisher of professionalperformancemagazine.com. I'm in the human capital growth space. I do talent development work with business owners and CEOs and military leaders, and have done that for the last 30 years. I've been very fortunate to be able to have written and authored 20 books in 23 languages, including 4 legitimate bestsellers and 4 graduate management textbooks. And I recently sold a very large training company with 144 employees. So my perspective is from solo practitioner startup to mid-sized business.